Okay, now it's time to rebuild this engine. Came with the car. Looks like it's in fairly good shape. It's clean. Got new pistons in it. They look like they're in good shape. But I gotta take this all apart and make sure everything's cleaned up. You can kind of see there's some dust and stuff in there. Distributors needs to be rewired. Looks fairly new. He's already got it on the jack stand, so I'm taking all this out. This is pretty tight for the timing chain. I need to clean all this up. I looked at the water pump that came with it, and it looks like it's all locked up and frozen up, and so I ordered a new one from Summit. Summit's the key, man. You order it, comes in 2 days. I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. Got the aluminum one. On my Firebird, I got the I can't really see it very good, but I got the flow cooler, which is a high performance water pump, because these tend to overheat. As far as the book, this is the king of books, man. I rebuilt my whole engine, the 400 in my Pontiac, just reading this book. I read it probably about 50 times, highlighted a lot of stuff, but highly recommend this book. It kind of gives you the ins and outs, taking it apart, what you need to look for your bearings, everything, anything you can think from beginning to the end, from the teardown to the rebuild, what you need. But I highly recommend that if you want to ever attempt to take a whole motor apart and rebuild it, and from the ground up, from the block. Stripped it all the way down to the block, cleaned it all out, and rebuilt the whole thing. And I've been running it for about 6 months, and I probably put maybe 1,500 miles on it, maybe $2,000. We go to the local car show, but yeah, man, I'd recommend that book. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to read it again, but it gives you all the lingo and shortcuts, things to look for. But really good book. I got it off of eBay, I think, for fucking $25 or something. But yeah, I'm still in the process of doing the paint. I got a couple rust spots I got to fix, but that's where I'm at on the Firebird. But this is for this guy here, the motor. It's fucking light. But let's see if I can fix that. I'll turn it and show you what the underside looks like. Maybe. He painted it purple, which I don't know why he's going purple. I ain't freaking Pontiac. There's a couple things on that car. I'm not sure why he was doing it, but you can kind of see there's some shit in the oil pan. I don't think he really cleaned it out very good, but somebody rebuilt it, so he says, could be a machine shop. So I'm gonna just go through it and see what's going on. Make sure everything's legit on this shit. But the pistons, I mean, you can see that it's just brand new pistons. These are all new, so I'm hoping, looks like a brand new crank or clean crank. So he said something about the pan was leaking when he ran it the first time, so I don't know, he's telling me a fish story or what, but I just want to make sure that the clearances are correct on the bearings. Make sure that's all correct. But yeah, this purple I'll get rid of. I'm gonna paint it the Pontiac blue, which I got this stuff from Summit as well, and it's a perfect match for the Pontiacs of that era. I did it for my Firebird, and I really like that color. I think it's fucking sweet. It's a metallic blue, but I think it's a really cool color for the Pontiacs of that year, or that era. So I'll be painting that. It looks like it originally was that color, but this one's a 400 4-bolt main. I never run the numbers, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was a 70, 69 or 70. I don't remember now, but I looked it up when I bought the car. The numbers match for that, but it's not original to the Pontiac Le Mans, the 66 Le Mans. It's just, you didn't know what happened to that motor. So this is where I'm at. I'm gonna tear it down tonight and save all the parts. I gotta clean up the freaking table, all the leftover parts and shit from my Pontiac, and then I got all the door cards and everything for the Le Mans. I gotta clean up and see if they're salvageable or not. They've been sitting in the trunk for a little bit, but these are all the parts. He spent some pretty money for this shit here. These aluminum belt pulleys and the cover, and new alternator, new starter. But this is the water pump that was all messed up. It looks like, I don't know what that shit's in there, but it's not. It was all frozen up, so I'm hoping there's nothing in the engine that did that. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if he ran it with no water running or running through it when he first started up, or what. But he's got some nice rocker arms. There's another bolt. They upgraded to rocker arms, and then the heads are the original heads, 16 heads. So I'm gonna go through those. So I'll do short videos on rebuilding the block, but right now I'm just going to tear it down and see what's going on with the pistons and bearings and all that. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.